Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I needed something for dinner, so I figured I'd bring you along. I pulled some venison cutlets out of my freezer. We're going to prep them up to make chicken fried steak. We're also going to use a black pepper gravy, which is made with milk. We're going to make it out of the same pan we fry the venison with. Once we get the camera angles changed around, let's go for the ride. All right, take one. So we're here making the chicken fried steak. So what we're going to do, we have about a cup and a half of flour. We're going to put some seasoning in. Basically, it just calls for salt and pepper, but I'm going to add granulated onion and granulated garlic. When you put seasoning inside of a flour and you're going to be dredging the meat through it, you want to make sure it's very liberal in the seasoning because not all of it's going to get on the meat. A lot of it's going to stay with the flour. So the whole process of chicken fried steak, we're going to dredge the venison cutlets. We're going to dredge them through the flour, shake off a little bit of the excess, put it into our wet bath, which is going to be the milk here and an egg. I'm going to open this up first, see what kind of cutlets I have, because I don't remember how I prep this. And if it's too thin, we might have to pound the meat out. Let me get rid of this. All right, so this is what we have. Not bad. Pieces. What I think I'm going to do, some of them are thick. I think we're going to get a meat mallet and we're going to tenderize this, as it were. All right. So I double wrap some plastic wrap. Move some of this stuff around. I'm going to take it's not going to be much. But I'm making them a little heavier than an 1/8 inch thick. There you go.
What?
I said, there you go. Next step, it goes dry, wet, and then dry again. Okay, so now I'm finishing up my breading process for the chicken fried steak. What I'm going to be doing to this venison, once I fry it, I'm going to save this, what's left of the seasoned flour, And I'm going to use this to thicken my milk and black pepper gravy. And I'm also going to toss a little bit of it onto the chicken fried steak just to have a little bit extra coating, because I can see some eggy kind of mixture coming through. So I'll take some of that, just drizzle it around. And when I go to fry it, I'll shake the excess off when I pick it up. Like I said, that's going to be for my gravy. All right, let's get set up at the stove. Heat the oil in my pan. Keep it on high heat for now. Got my thermometer in hand. We're going to wait for it to get up to temperature. We're going to do it at cook the venison chicken fried steak at 350 degrees. We're almost there. So what I'm going to do, turn the heat down even a little bit more. All right, let's start frying some chicken fried venison. Now, I just want to jump in there for anybody who's nervous about deep frying, pan frying, or sauteing. Whenever you put a product in a pan, for your safety, always start closest to you and lay the product away from you, as you see here. That way, if you drop it or if it splashes, the splashes generally will go away from you, so you don't have to worry about getting splashed by hot oil. Just figured I'd put that out there. And that was all of 1 minute. So for the sake of sanity and not beating you with a dead horse, I am going to use the magic and power of film editing, and I am going to get to the end of the sequence where all of the venison chicken fried steak are finished being fried. And here we go. Now to make the gravy. So this is one of the few times it kind of bites you in the butt when you don't measure your ingredients and you just kind of eyeball them. Hindsight is always 2020. It looked like it was the perfect amount of roux that I just made in the pan, but as you'll see, as I start to put in the milk, I notice that it's going to be in need of a lot more milk than for the amount of sauce that I wanted to make. So I wound up pulling some of the roux out before I got into adding all of my milk. Okay, here you'll see that the roux is lumping up in the sauce, and you'll see the starting of the formation of dumplings. If I don't whisk them through and get them out, you'll have dumplings, and we'll have a totally different type of dish. So it just takes a couple extra whisks to be able to fully incorporate all that roux into the milk. And that's where it needs to be. So this chicken fried venison steak that I paired with the black pepper gravy, we actually had this for dinner. It was with a buttered golden mashed potato. And you can eat chicken fried steak for breakfast, or for dinner. If I was to do it for breakfast, I'd serve it with like eggs, a biscuit, and the same type of gravy. So with that being said, thank you all very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hopefully liking and subscribing. If you could, please share. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you on the next one.